Carpe Jesus when hunting up in North Texas, returning to a field where I'd had good success several times in the past. It's planted in winter wheat. This is where I was expecting to see the hogs, and the first hog indeed was there out by the cattle. A little bit later after that, I was surprised by some hogs that came in behind me and off to the right. In this area right through here. And they appear to be coming into this hay ring where previously they'd visited and had done some rooting damage that you see here. About 10 o'clock in the evening, I saw this first. Well, I thought it was a coyote. I wasn't certain. I spotted it initially with my IR patrol, got my rifle up and was watching it. It has a very thick muzzle. Looks a lot like one of the landowner's dogs, and since I could not positively identify it, I went ahead and let it walk, but I kept watching it in case it came in closer. Here I'm getting it recorded with my IR Hunter Mark III. It went ahead and passed on through.
Optics provided by Third Coast Thermal.
But shortly thereafter, this hog came in. He's actually on the other side of the fence. The wind's blowing towards me. The hog's walking in my direction, so I'm just going to wait and let him come in closer. And then he disappears in a low spot. So I sped up the video. I'm scanning back and forth, looking to see if he's alone, looking to see where he's going to reappear. Not having any luck, I get off the rifle, I get onto my handheld, which is easier to move around, start searching for him, spot him. Now I'm back on the rifle. And I'm just waiting for a good shot. And that's going to happen right here. He goes right down. I scan for other animals, don't see any in the area, send a text to a couple buddies, tell them I've got a hog down. When I hear growling off to my right, get the handheld up, I see these hogs off to my right. The wind's blowing towards them, one's got its nose in the air, sniffing the air, and it's growling at me. So that's the first one I shoot. After this, I waited for a little while, scanning for more hogs. None showed up, so I started the process of collecting and finding the bodies.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
The first hog was a big boar, 210 pounds, shot at 115 yards. The shot entered right at the vertical center of the neck, undoubtedly hitting the spine and not exiting. He also had a start on a good set of cutters. The other three hogs were all sows. This is the order in which they were shot. The first sow was shot just below the ear, and the shot exited out of the back of her neck. I didn't get any pictures of the wounds on the second sow. She ran about 15 yards after being shot, where I finished her off. The third sow had disappeared, but there were plenty of trails in the dew leading uphill, and I found her about 40 yards away where the shot had entered the right shoulder and exited out the left. Carpe Jesus, my friends.